Hello guys, we have another game. This time we have give you 140 a night. Playing as the Mongols in the color blue. I think this is Felisberto. Against his opponent, playing as the Trish's Legacy in the color pink, it's Ultimasaurus. Like a big fan of dinosaurs. I still haven't got used to the number of sheep that you have under your town center. It's always like, it feels good to be honest, but at the same time, it's like they're 200 foot now, and maybe you need to adjust your timing when you arrive to, you know, to your base again. I don't know if that change is good or bad. Like maybe now you can scout more. Normally, like usually when you are a civilization that don't start with berries, then you cannot scout that much because you need to come back with a ship if you don't have already got some of them around your base. And now maybe it's more viable for you to just scout a little bit more. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. Normally, now that I fixed my problem with streaming, I will stream a little bit more. So I will try to do this as much as I can for this month and the next one, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Should be a very fun experience. But anyway, I'm really curious to see the Mongols because there is two big changes that happened. The first one is the cost reduction for the secondary town center. It's not a big deal. Like, it went from 900 wood to... where is it? There you go. 850. It's only 50 wood, so it's not a big deal. But you can get your town center like maybe 10 seconds earlier, something like that. I don't think it's a big change. Another one is the Mangudai. The Mangudai is cheaper now. They used to cost more food. Now they cost less food. And they cost a little bit more gold. And the training time also, I think it's like 2 seconds faster. I will need to check. But definitely, like, the devs needs to push the idea of Mongol playing with a Mangudai a little bit more. Because they know it's such a cool unit, to be honest. And the fact that you don't use it, it's just really bad. And now Felisberto just... I keep calling him Felisberto. I'm almost sure he is. But anyway, Mongol... already putting a tower here. A couple of spearmen out there. Ultimasaurus. Don't really care about this. Already have enough to age up. And he has meditation gardens. Like, what is this spot? Food, wood, and stone. Okay. Maybe here is better, but it's a little bit far. Like... And I don't think you can do that with the Mongol outside of your base, so... But anyway, not bad. It's always nice to have stone around you. Not the best food. Not the best wood. But it is what it is. Now, tower will be finished here. Denying the gold for Ultimasaurus. Palace guard are already out. Oh my god. Look at that. Palace guard is what the doctor recommended, guys. Definitely. Meanwhile, Felisberto. I keep calling him Felisberto, where I'm not sure if he really is. He's a really cool guy. I mean, I don't know if this guy, but if it's the same, he's like a really cool guy. You should check out his stream. It's just really funny guy. It's just really funny guy. I'm very relaxed. Very relaxed. I quite enjoy his streams a lot on Twitch. You go, Silver Tree already here with 7 villagers. Gonna be rushing that feudal age. Trade post in as usual in this spot. So I think he's okay for trading now. He has the map control. Palace guards are just gonna be a problem for now. It's like a single palace guard is just gonna be securing the gold here. Meanwhile, archery range coming up for Ultimasaurus. It's getting those Trugunu out very, very soon. Forgot to put the the number of villagers. Every time I forget. Every time I forget. Silver tree already here. Almost there. It's gonna have a juicy trade. I would love to see the 2TC. I don't know if he's gonna do that, but I would love to see it just to test things out. What I would like to test, and I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try out the 2TC Mongol strategy, where you can just go for a fast 2TC, see how fast you can make it, and let's try Mangurai. Let's try Mangurai, and let's try it on maybe on ranked. We can see. Now Spearman not gonna be the best choice against those Palace Guards. They are really, really tanky compared to, you know, Spearman damage. Can just learn how to shoot while riding. And the Silver Tree, it's coming here to the edge of the map. Very, very nice spot. It's gonna have a juicy trade. Already a couple of stables for Felisberto. Please give me some Mangurai. Give me some Mangurai action. Silver Tree already here. And Keshik's already out. Definitely the right choice to deal with those man-at-arms. They don't really do much damage. Look at that, with the health regen, they just... It doesn't even matter to attack the Keshik, because you do so little damage, he will just heal himself. And while the tower is still here, I think he has enough units to take it down. There you go. Gonna take down that tower. Chuginu just trying to let the tower know that they also matter. Kind of like when you're in a group work at school and you don't really do much, but you still do something because you don't wanna let people think that you don't really care, but you're really useless, something like that, because you don't know anything about the subject. I highly relate to that. I'm this guy that Truginu were. I don't really contribute to anything to the group, but I'm like, at least I can give you some emotional support. Palace Guards just gonna deal with those spearmen. And let's take a look at where is Felisberto taking this now. So he has a couple of stable. Looks like he's gonna secure the trade, which will give Ultimasaurus. I keep calling him Felisberto. Oh my god. Yeah. You know what? You're Felisberto now. I don't care if you change your name. I think you are. So anyway, Silver Tree already out. The first trader is out for him. So he's just waiting patiently to secure the trade, to have his trade route, have a good time. Meanwhile, Ultimasaurus, let's take a look at what is his plan. He has a lot of passive stun coming for him. He can think of an expansion, but I don't think it's gonna be enough against the trade. So maybe he's just gonna focus on units and try to, you know, try to defend the trade. Try to stop Felisberto from, you know, creating like 20 traders, and then the game is pretty much over for him because he just has so much gold income. First trader is out with 76 gold. Not a bad amount. Not a bad amount for sure. Meanwhile, Ultimasaurus just gathering some gold. Looks like Felisberto did a very good job at just delaying a lot of what Ultimasaurus was doing at the beginning. Like, you know, the walking distance from the gold, and now he needs to transition, and then he needs to put more villagers here on the gold, probably because he also wants some Truginus and some upgrades. Truginus can do really well against Keshiks in big numbers. These are not really tanky knights, so compared to the Royal Knight, like the early knights, they just Truginus can do quite good if you manage to get decent numbers. And especially if Felisberto wants to stay in the Feudal Age, I think it's a matter of time to get enough Trugonumas to deal with whatever Felisberto is doing. Especially if he's going for mass Keshiks. I think you're very good with just Spearman and just try to attack the trade, but that's the thing he's not doing now. He needs to go out to attack the trade, but he needs to secure his base. He's building the classic, you know, the classic wall that I always love this kind of walls. Like, I feel super safe, except when there is a Mongol outside. But overall, it gives you a lot of peace. Like, nothing will happen inside, and it gives you a lot of. It gives your brain a kind of like a space to just to think about other things other than getting killed by a Keshik that went into your base and you didn't even think about when was gonna happen and how did that happen. Outside of the walls, very creepy with those Keshiks outside. Meanwhile, our Mongol player is massing more and more Keshiks. He's having some decent gold income. He also have a lot of units here. Looks like he's deciding to go Castle Age as well. Shaolin Monastery coming up for Ultimasaurus. Gonna be able to grab those relics. And the bold men are really strong, so I think he has enough army to secure those relics. Felisberto stopped producing units, so I think he may be thinking about going castle, because when you see a player like this, when you have so many walls, you may want to have like, okay, I'm just going castle because I cannot do any damage here. And now Ultimasaurus is on Castle Age. The first bold man is out, the Shaolin monk. Food is about to run out inside the Trushi's Legacy Paradise. No gate here. Oh man, you always need the gate in the front. It's like the main gate. These gates are the secondary ones. Never mind, the double gate already here. You want to go outside? It's two options here. Meanwhile, the Mongol, after so many tries, just finally get inside. Meanwhile, Mongols just getting wheelbarrow, more upgrades. Looks like he's having a decent trade. Let's take a look at the traders. Already 11. Not a bad number. Starting to see the fruits of labor here. Trugnu already upgraded. We're gonna see some crossbowman on the field as well. Let's take a look at Ultimasaurus. First bolt man is already here, grabbing the first relic. No one will contest him. Meanwhile, veteran Trugnu, 6 damage each bolt. It does 18 damage. So they do like quite a lot of damage to those Keshiks, to be honest. What happened here? Did I saw the wall just break and rebuild? Am I blind? Look at this. This is big migration happening. It's like, I need food and need it now. These guys are hungry. Spearman gonna do the backstabbing. At the same time, Mongol going off with the Kurultai. Villagers going inside the village. This guy is like praying for not to die. Mongols just trying to find something here. It looks like there are no villagers in town. Everyone already migrate to a better land. Keshik's in the corner. But there is the armies here, and I have a feeling Ultimasaurus knows he's already here. He's gonna do the surrounding. Look at beautiful surrounding coming from him. Already losing quite a lot of Keshiks. The Mongols already reached the Castle Age, so gonna upgrade those Keshiks, the first thing. And start getting some man-at-arms. I can already tell Felisberto is the kind of guy that he's into honorable melee fights. No ranged weapons. I'm all about the melee fighting. Man-at-arms, spearman, Keshiks. Very honorable units. Keshiks just attacking at the same time. They takes down the Lancer so fast. Felisberto already gathering the deer here. There's plenty of food in the map for him, so I don't think we will see any pasture transition anytime soon. Kurultai already there, waiting to be moved to a better position. Meanwhile, Ultimasaurus getting +2 range attack. Getting those crossbowmen out. Couple of lancers. And so far, he only gathered 1 relic. It doesn't say in the UI he's gathering more, actually. Actually, this guy's some... How do you say it? Like, this monk's on a retreat. There you go. He's on a retreat. Care about the towers, and Jiangnan Tower coming for him with that the Song Dynasty. It's about to begin, and he will get free military units, but he also lost the access to cheaper Asia. Because the Tang Dynasty give you a cheaper Asia. So if you lose that, you will just have to pay the full price if you want to go Imperial Age. Meanwhile, the 13 traders. Looks like Ultimasaurus has been killing some traders. It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Just the trader numbers just not really high at the moment. Like, the Mongols haven't been producing much traders so far. What is the market doing here? More Keshiks. Trying to harass. Meanwhile, +2 range attack coming for the Mongol player. Already have some archers there. Crossbowman on the way for him. Are pretty much equal, these players, except the Mongols have the trade. So it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky. I played this game against a Mongol where he had the trading going, and it's a very tricky situation because you have to deal with the trade and you have to deal with the harassment at the same time. And I mean, in theory, it's easy. You just select a few units to go for the trade, and the majority of your units go to defend. But in practice, it requires a lot of micro, because you need to worry about 2 groups. Traders with a juicy bounty here, 83 gold. And starting to give other resources. Felisberto in a little bit of a trouble. Looks like his trade route got stopped for the moment. He's not generating any gold for now. Keshik's just going for more harassment. And walls is starting to happen in the east side of the map for Ultimasaurus. Sacred Site's gonna be captured here. They have nice passive gold income. Talking about passive gold income, here we have 3 relics, which is something that Felisberto haven't really... I keep calling him Felisberto. He haven't really take care of. Has 1 relic next to him. And I think the other one... I'm not really sure what is it. There you go. 4 relics for Ultimasaurus, which is really big. The longer the game goes, the more value you will get from those. Mongols with 1,300 gold per minute. Just your average gold income for the Mongol. With the bold guy. It's like, I don't fight. I have the gold with me. No worries. Kurultai already here. Buffing all those units. Look at that. +5 attack in total with all the upgrades and the Kurultai. Don't want to mess with a Kurultai. You don't want to fight inside a Kurultai aura. It's just really strong. Like, look at these guys. They all have, like, everything's just better. Plus, they do heal, so... Come on. I know you can fight. I know you can fight him. Let's go for the cool time. Fight me here. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful fight happening here in the middle. Lots of man-at-arms, just tanking the damage. Archers doing a lot of DPS, and that's the beauty of the Kurultai. The archers do quite a lot of DPS. Looks like the numbers from the Trish's Legacy player is just gonna be bigger this time. Kurultai is not gonna be enough. And he just needs to back away. And now, Kurultai is not longer a choice for him. He's next to the opponent. He needs to move it. But the problem is not moving it. The problem is deploying it. It's so hard to deploy the Kurultai. It's a very, very tough situation for the Mongol player. Already lost quite a lot of units. But for the Mongol, I think as long as you have the trade there, you're in a really good spot. You're in a very good spot. Let's take a look at the Trish's Legacies player. So you got the Song Dynasty. Not everything is bad. He saved quite a lot of resources on the farm transition. He only pays like 53, so it's much cheaper. Already starting to do some farm transition, so he should be very good about it, especially with those walls here. The good thing about putting walls is like you kind of segment the map into areas where you want the fight. You want the fight to happen. And in this case, it can only happen around here. Except you have a Mongol player looking to kill your villagers every second. Meanwhile, look at that line of trade. I hope they arrive before the army. Look at that. Do you see those? It's this is huge gold. Take a look at the gold here. I wanna see this. This is like playing like casino or something like that, and you hit like blip, 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 blip. You just want something. Oh my god! Is it gonna arrive? Why is this guy having 3 gold? Get out of here. And the trade route. Come on. Looks like he's gonna get there. Look at the gold. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. And this guy deserves to die. He only gave like 3 gold. More spearmen around here just to protect the farm transition. More walls. Nothing like having walls, man. I love the walls. And traders in the corner. That's not a good thing for Felisberto. Have only 8 traders so far. At this point in the game, after 23 minutes, if you have only 8 traders, and I think that's all of those. And the problem is all of them are in the kind of like in the same line. So kind of like if you deny one, you deny all of them, and all the gold just go to the trash. Now crossbows, this time I think the fight is gonna be different for him. But there is no Kurultai around. And there is no sign of the Kurultai coming here. This is not the entire mass of Ultimasaurus. So still quite another mass somewhere. There you go. It's coming here. But this was a good cleanup coming from the Mongol player. He lost quite a lot of traders. That's really bad. But still have quite a lot of resources. Starting to have his pasture transition. Look at that. Pastures working overtime with a new update. Now these sheep have much less food and they produce much faster. We see a 2TC. Not really. There's no 2TC from the Mongol. I was expecting a 2TC build. I wanna see how it goes. I really wanna see how it goes. I mean, trade is really strong with the Mongol. But I just wanna see how it goes with other trade. For people with not so much good reflexes like me. It's so hard to defend the trade and attack at the same time. Mongol is a really hard civilization to play. It's a lot of micro involved. But it's a really fun one. I think it's one of the most fun civilizations I ever tried. Slide the trader. We'll go down once again. I think 17 villagers went down for our Mongol player. But all these are not really villagers, are traders. And the reason he only has 17 and not like 40 is because he just lost like 18 traders here. Looks like he's gonna put another market somewhere. Looks like he's also training from here and then just go for the next one right away. Somehow, Mongol player still on the game, pumping units. They don't really need to go on attack because they do have the trade going on for them. Springle placement coming out. Look at that. That's the beauty of the Mongol. You have to put outposts everywhere. Like, you kind of have to. Meanwhile, Nest of Bees are already out for Ultimasaurus. Have a couple of them. Another one coming for him, so you gotta be careful here. You don't have any Springle for yourself. He doesn't have improved siege engineering, so he's not gonna be able to build those Springles on the fly. Now the good thing about the Trushi's Legacy is that these Nest of Bees, they don't have more health. And the Clockwork Nest of Bees that you get from the Chinese, if you go for that landmark, they do have a little bit extra health, but you may think it's not a big deal, but it is. Because this Nest of Bees gets down with 2 shots from a Springle, whereas the Clock Tower needs 3 shots to be taken down. And that's a huge difference. And now the problem with the Nest of Bees is that there's no Springles here, and they're just doing a lot of damage. There are plenty of infantry units for the Mongol player around here, and that's very bad. The Springle already out, 1 shot, and he just needs another one just to take down this 1 Nest of Bees. There you go, 1 Nest of Bees going down. Somehow the Mongol player is still alive. Kurultai just saving the day for now. Now the Mongol are already there for a counter-attack, still having plenty of military units. Just keep pumping units as a Mongol. That's a good thing about it. You don't need to build a keep or anything, just attack, attack, and attack. A single Springle looks like it's good enough for him for now. Looks like he's gonna make another one. Meanwhile, the trade looks like it's gonna be in a good position now. 32 traders, just like that. And now he just needs some more food and probably just go Imperial Age. He's already almost pop capped. Ultimasaurus is still 150 pop. So still a long way to go until Imperial Age. How many farms he has? Let's take a look. 47 farms. About to have more in the future with these ones. It's like his farm transition pretty much finished already. Meanwhile, this is the big elephant in the room. The big gold. It's already securing these gold veins with an outpost. So it's gonna be a tricky position for Ultimasaurus. I think he's running out of gold. He still have this one. Still have some gold left. But eventually he will need to move out. And you want to take map control before, like thinking about the future and think about securing your resources before you actually need them, because otherwise it's just gonna be really hard when you need them and your opponent already denies your resources. You're in a very tricky situation where you just don't have your resources to deal with the situation because you need the gold, and you need to deal with that thing as a priority. Looks like this outpost is gonna go down. Those palace guards are just very mad. Meanwhile, Felisberto, thinking about going Imperial, he says, never mind, I'm gonna spend all my food in units. Meanwhile, veterancy for Horseman coming for him. Definitely the good choice when you see like 33 crossbows. Meanwhile, a couple of Nest of Bees are already there. Gotta be careful not to lose them. A couple of Springles there for the Mongols, so it's gonna only get 2 shots to take them down. Just gotta be careful with the Springles. And now Ultimasaurus is going there directly for the trade once again. You need to deal with the trade, otherwise the Mongol player will just become super rich. the white stupa coming up for him. Meanwhile, more traders going down. Mongols just attacking in the middle. Looks like he's not gonna deal with the trade route for now. It's like he's just dealing with reinforcements here. I mean, he's aging up, so he doesn't really want to fight at the moment. That's the thing. And as soon as he age up, he does have enough gold to get some upgrades. So let's see what's the first upgrade he gets. At the same time, Ultimasaurus just aging up with a Trushi's library. I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's because the Mongol player just age up and just see 43 players, 43 villagers just building a landmark. I would love to see the... Where is the... There you go, this one, Imperial Guards. Please give me that one. Give me that one. And the Mongol base in big trouble here. Big trouble. Springles taking down other Springles, and looks like he wins the Springle battle. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the upgrades. Elite man-at-arms coming for him, as well as elite crossbows. There's plenty of crossbows here for Ultimasaurus, still 32 of them. He's not getting the upgrade anytime soon. Upgrades are about to finish for the Mongols, but he lost all the man-at-arms. He will have to make new ones. There you go. Elite crossbows already there. And the town center under quite a lot of pressure. Quite a lot of pressure coming for him. Be careful with that nest of bees. And this is the point where the Mongol can think about getting those bombarding placements. This is where it gets really tricky. The Mongol in Imperial Age with the bombarding placements is just really hard. Meanwhile, Ultimasaurus just going for the gold. I don't think he knows about this. He haven't even scouted this area. So he doesn't know what's going on here. As soon as he reaches the gold there, he's gonna be in trouble. 3 mangonels coming for the Mongols. And another juicy trade. Let's take a look at the Mongol vision. He has vision pretty much everywhere in the map. Except the base. And now he's going. Still, these guys are veterans. Getting incendiary arrows first. As well as some Keshiks out there on the field. Meanwhile, advanced administration. Coming up for Ultimasaurus. Because I never read that one, but looks like a good gold income upgrade. And Grenadiers coming up for him. This match is wild. We are seeing everything. Elite Keshiks coming out as well. And the Mangonels doing God's work. Springles taking out enemy Springles. So far he's doing a really good job protecting those Springles. Looks like the Springles gonna go down. The Kultai just doing quite a lot of work here. Incendiary arrows are coming soon. And Truce Legacy is actually going for veterancy for the Horseman. Looks like he's gonna go for the classic elite Horseman and then go for raids. Go for a lot of raids. I personally like to do that a lot. Like I told you a lot before, like when I reach Imperial Age, I go elite Horseman and I just raid with them. Because they don't cost gold, so I can use the gold for upgrades. Meanwhile, I can get the main army and then just go with the main army. And after so many raids, usually the opponent is bleeding economically. And now the problem starts. This outpost is gonna get cannon emplacements. Let's see if it's gonna get it on time. Keshiks about to arrive. Looks like cannon emplacement won't really arrive on time. It's a pity for him. And this one only has arrows lead emplacements. And the gold problem starts for our choose his legacy player. He already has quite a lot of passive gold income coming from the relics. And now the classic Mongol base. Does he have improved engineering? He doesn't have it yet. Nest of Bees out. But be careful with that, need to use the Springle. Crossbows. Kill Steel. Attack speed arrow, look at this guy, he's attacking so fast. Meanwhile, biology coming for the Mongols, and there are 27 Keshiks on the field. Where are they? Now these guys are mean business. 25 attack, and biology is coming soon for them. It's gonna be a tough one. Meanwhile, gold, we're starting to see Ultimasaurus just trying to fight without gold. Meanwhile, the Mongol player having plenty of traders, 52 of them. And now the Keshiks are inside. It's a lot of spearman for Ultimasaurus, so he's gonna have to pull back for the moment. A keep already here. He's gonna go somewhere else to harass. And now you need to be on 2 places at the same time. Actually 3 places at the same time. Because the Mongols are just going there. Right for your villagers. And I would say Ultimasaurus did kill quite a lot of traders, but the longer the game went, it was a really tough position for him because he just had more economy to build more traders. And now with 3.5k gold in the bank per minute, every minute, we're actually seeing Mangurai joining the field with improved Siha bow limbs, which is gonna be increasing the range of it. We're gonna see a Mangurai raid coming soon. Do we have how many? We only have 6 archery ranges, so it's gonna take some time. And the gold problem begins. That's a problem where the Mongol player already took control of the map, then you wanna go out for the gold, and you just don't have anything. And the Keshiks are inside the base. We'll kill quite a lot of villagers here. Try to enter from multiple angles. This is really hard to defend. Because you really need to make a choice. Looks like he's bringing all the villagers here. More upgrades coming up for the Mongols. Meanwhile, Keshiks is doing Keshik stuff. Killing thousands of villagers. And Ultimasaurus needs to go for a counter-attack. He needs to kill the trade. The good thing is all the traders are together, so you can kill quite a lot of them very soon. I mean, you just need to go for it. Villager going there. Looks like he's gonna wall the trade. Dies instantly by the sprinkling placement. Now all the units just coming here. Gotta be careful with that outpost. Another cannon emplacement coming for him. And Ultimasaurus taps out. Well played by these 2 players. This is a decent Mongol game. I really enjoyed that one. I see you in the next one. Bye and take care.